Welcome everybody to the Castle Cox channel, and today we are going to be talking about To Wall or Not To Wall, or the Age of Empires 2 Definitive Edition. So we've got currently myself here, Idioticfoolz with Bulgarians, along with Karsteny, who are Goths, versus Lucy, who are Goths here, and also DVVM, who are Aztecs. So Karsteny said to me, Idioticfoolz, I want to just rush. I want to get in there really early. I don't really want to worry about going Imperial. I don't want a long game. I just want to go in there and smash them up. So I said, okay, that's fine. Let's have a go. So our aim objective was to do exactly just that. And we always decide as a team whether walls are worth it or not. And we're kind of quite split as a clan really, in terms of some of us love walls, some of us don't love walls at all. And I think at the end of the day it depends on whether you're going to be super aggressive or whether you just want to play for the long game. So for us, we obviously want a short game. So we kind of want to put all the pressure on the enemy nice and early. So as you can tell, we're still in the Dark Age at the moment. The scores are relatively pretty close, but to be fair, the enemy are actually doing much better at the eco than us to start with. So as a clan, we aren't really kind of super duper pro or anything at all like that. We're a mixture of dudes who kind of played for years, or some guys who just kind of turned up relatively early. So Karsteny's back up, first off a feudal, so he boomed pretty quickly. I'm still pretty slow, as you can see. You can tell the light blues are starting to wall up, and the dark blues are actually walling up pretty well. So these guys are obviously in it for the long run. So, but obviously these walls aren't these walls are small. These walls aren't incredible. You're probably better off walling up with houses if you can. The good thing with Bulgarians are they've got the automatic upgrade for the infantry, so they just automatically upgrade. So as you can see, Lucy here are starting to produce some infantry, so they're going really early. And the quite impressive thing that he's done, he's already got 2 woods going, which is pretty good. So he's a lot faster than what me and Karsteny are, and to be fair, we're pretty fast anyway. So he's upgraded there, and we weren't even expecting this. We were not expecting an early push from this, so Karsteny was just kind of quite happily milling away, ready to go. At this point, I had already started a little base here, and very quickly as I hit feudal, I sent in my boys to the back alley. So this is a traditional way I like to play. So the first thing I tend to do is some Eagle Warriors attacking there, trying to scout me away. So as always, go for the wood line, find the wood line first and try and get that first. Also, when if an enemy's under pressure, a desperate thing will be them to try and get some stone and get some gold in the house, because then they can't go up to castle until they have gold. Meanwhile, back at Karsteny's base, he's getting absolutely ravaged. He's getting rampaged quite spectacularly here. The beauty with Goths is their guys can automatically loom, I believe. So now the unfortunate thing for Lucy was he obviously had some lag going on, so his boost just stopped a little bit, which is rather quite sad. But which gave, to be fair, maybe Karsteny a little bit more of an advantage. Meanwhile, back on the light blues and my attack here, you can see under pressure pretty well. Flanking from the bottom, archers are coming in now, so to tie off with the flank. Eagle Warriors trying desperately to hold off the rampage on the villagers themselves. Meanwhile, light blue is quite happy. Dark blue, sorry, is booming quite naturally here, quite nicely booming. So it's quite even Stevens to start with on the first bit of the game. But as you can see my base completely undefended, no defense whatsoever. If dark blue decided to take a punt at me, I wouldn't know how to deal with that. I think I would pretty much knocked off my feet. So back to the walls. If you're playing against us, don't even bother, because you saw how quickly it was to just knock down one wall there. It's pretty quick. So the map we're playing on is Arabia today, so which is a rather standard map on the Age of Empires 2. So obviously walls are better in terms of other maps, I'd say. So Light Blue's kind of doing quite a sterling effort here. He's actually got a gold resource up here, which is good, so he had a chance to go to castle really, so what I could see was I just take up the fog of war. And he's gone. He's gone already. So I think, to be fair, he may have bailed out a little bit early. I think he could have get going, so at least got himself up to castle, because I would have had to still get guys around the other side to beat him. So from that perspective, I think like he did resign maybe a little bit earlier. Meanwhile, Karsteny is still defending from the Light Blues. He eventually got rid of the first wave. They started sticking up towers, which were quite helpful. And what we were doing is we were throwing resources to each other, just to help each other out. So as Karsteny was getting attacked, I kept throwing in resources to keep him going a little bit. So really, when your player's gone, generally speaking, it's almost a game. But I never ever underestimate anybody, because Lewis is quite a good player. He played really well. He walled in quite nicely. He captured all the resources that he needed to, and he's a player down. So my next tactic was to go in full on, get up there as soon as possible to get that pressure on him quickly. While Karsteny is literally having the same problems that DVVM were having. So in case Karsteny's the case, with walling up be worth it for him? Again, if it's an early attack, and let's forget that W's attacked earlier than we did, it may have been worth it. However, Karsteny's defending pretty well. So the next step obviously was for us is to kind of reduce that pressure coming into the west there. So my guys are very slowly walking up through the mist of doom. But although it's unlikely, Lucy had quite a lot of time here to start to reboom and start to get himself sorted out. So we were literally in pretty much a battle really to get up there quick and put pressure on him quickly before he could boom enough for him to defend really well. At the same point, he was stopping Karsteny from really booming at all or doing anything apart from defending. But even with that, Karsteny still got the castle, which is credit to him really. Karsteny's a very good player when it comes to eco. He's really good. I'm not. My eco, as you can see, is pretty shocking. That's everything. So for me, I don't do the eco at all. I'm definitely a short game player. Karsteny, however, is generally long. He can play long game quite well, much better than me. Okay, at this point, Lucy hit castle, which is good. Unlucky for Lucy, I managed to get some guys. There's a kind of slight gap you couldn't really see there, which is a bit unfortunate. So I sent my boys in on an early run and sent my other guy up for another base on the outskirts of the base here, just to get the pressure on. And the most satisfying thing about early rushes is that it sends these guys to panic. They want to panic a bit. Oh no! And that's what I quite like. I like putting people on the back foot. I don't like being the one on the back foot. No one does. But with an early rush, you can do that. However, if you play early rushes really well, you can keep the economy going. Whereas you can see, rubbish. Totally rubbish from my perspective there. So as you can see, Lucy's popped off the town centre there. Probably have another one here. So quite cleanly, he's done the right. He's done what the meta would say to do, probably, and that's just get all the town centres up and start really mass booming. However, sadly in this case, he sent all his military over to Karsteny. Meanwhile, Karsteny's dealt with that military very well now, so he used towers and villages to war him off. So at this point, okay, I said to him, right, you've got to be quick here and put as much pressure on, keep the pressure back onto Lucy as much as possible. So we did just that. Karsteny started to build an army up here, attack from the north, attack from the south. Lucy sends in some reinforcements along the side to try and help out his TC there. my guys. And then, yeah, here comes the castle. Here comes the castle. Do my best to try and take it down, but there's no hope. No hope at all. That castle's going up, blocking me quite spectacularly now. So yeah, when I was up, I was like, I'm a bit stuck now. At this point, Karsteny came in. There he is, from the north. Going for a mill, which is quite an odd choice, but that's fine. And that's going around absolutely glitching on the first bit, and doing quite a good job with them, to be fair. I don't think Bluesy saw that at all, hence why the villages lasted quite a long time before. Then you be with Bulgarians, you get prep posts, so they're half the stone of the normal castle, so you can get those up pretty quickly, really. So, when we started just spawning these horses, that's pretty good. Again, Karsteny came in from the north, take out the wood line again. So yeah, the Dark Blues are in a bit of trouble here. They're kind of boxed in almost, really. The other thing could have done is maybe send some villagers out, flying out, but yeah. So that's it. So that game was probably about 20 minutes, 30 minutes, tops. So to wall or not to wall? If you're getting rushed really early, then no. If you want a long game, then yes. But it depends on who's attacking you, really. What it is. So well done, Karsteny, that was a good game. I enjoyed that game very much. It was relatively a textbook game we tend to normally do. And yeah, so for any viewers there, if you want to attack fast, Goths are pretty good if you want early rushes, and Bulgarians are pretty good as well. A good combo actually you could use with two teams is the, I think it's the Malaysians, I may be wrong with that. They have the ability to see the enemy's command centres quickly, so you can just rush in with your, so the Bulgarians, you can tell where the Bulgarians are and you just go for it. So if you need to find TCs, then that's quite a nice little combo set of teams to work with. So yeah, there we are, guys. Hope that's been helpful. I hope you love an AOE2. We certainly are. I'll catch you in the next video.